Alright, now we'll give you a bit of a break here, 12:09, and we will do this the easy way, but make sure that you follow the directions that are on page 393 at the bottom, because that's for all the problems in for 7, 8, 9, 10. If you have to, go back and redo it for 8, because you want to make sure you follow these things. And I haven't done a good job of labeling mine up here, but I'll go through them all, right? So it says A, state the null hypothesis and the alternate hypothesis, and I'm doing number 9, talking about a real estate developer. I've got the data right here, right? Okay, and it's at the 0.05 significance level. So we're going to state the hypothesis, right? That all of these are equal, mu1, mu2, mu3, and the alternate hypothesis is that the treatments are not the same. I've got to look up my critical F value, and again, my numerator is my K, or my basically a number of treatments here, which they get different labels now, minus 1, so that's 2, and my denominator is the total number of items, right, that were total sample size, whatever you want to call that, minus my 3. Okay, so that's 9, just like the one that I had, and so I won't bore you with going back, but 2 and 9, when I looked that up, my critical F value is 4.26. And then what's that? The third thing that we have to do, what's the decision rule? So we're going to reject it if F is greater than that. Now I have to compute the values of SS total, SST, and SSE, develop an ANOVA table, and then state my decision. So yeah, okay, I'll just delete this, and we'll start over so I can show you guys how to do that. Get that, get rid of that, no fill. There we go. Okay, so again, we're here. We got our data here. We have to select data, and our data analysis that we got from our add-in. In this case, it's again an ANOVA single factor. So I click OK. My input range. Yeah, I got to get this as my input range, right? And I've grabbed those labels, and that's fine. It's grouped by columns, right? Because I've got Southwick, Franklin Park, Old Orchard. Okay, so it is grouped by columns, so I put that in there. I'm going to go ahead and put my labels. Okay, my first row, right? Labels in first row. Yep, they are. Okay, and my alpha, or my significance, I believe, I'm going to check it again here, but for number 9 is at the 0.05 significance level. I guess that's the F value that I looked up, so I should know that. Okay, great. Now then I have to calculate or put where I want my output range to be, so I'll click on that. Okay, I'm going to click there, and I'm going to put it up here, say. Okay, somewhere's up there is fine. Looks like I still have everything okay, so I click OK. There it is. Isn't Excel a wonderful tool? So it is calculated, and I have to come up with several things. First, it says compute the value of SS total, SST, and SSE, right? Total, SST, SSE, right, of the air, SS of the totals, okay? And then I have to develop the ANOVA table, which I did as the whole thing, and then what is the decision regarding that? Well, my F, it actually gives me my critical F2, but the calculated F value is 14.1, so it is greater than, so I'm going to reject that and say that, in fact, they are not equal, okay, that the means or the averages of these things are not equal. Okay, and my p-value pretty much confirms that, even though we're not asked to do a p-value. So my SS is you could come over here and put SST, is equal to this one, because you're supposed to give me those answers, right? And my SSE is equal to this one. And my SS total is equal to, you can either add those two together or just reference that cell there, either one. Okay, so you can do that. You could highlight the F value, although it doesn't ask specifically for the F value. It asks you to make that decision. So there you have it, 12-10.